Ah. Ah. I'm sorry, I don't understand. The stream replay is gone. I don't understand. This happens when I did a scheduled stream. I'm not sure what settings that go wrong. Yeah, usually I actually just go live without a schedule, but this one time I'm using a schedule. Something bad happens like this. Luckily it's still not too late, you know. It's still Saturday night. Well, I can do it again if I want to. Just a little hydration check, and that will make me good to go. Yeah, it's just um I check as soon as I end the stream. I check my my dashboard, my stream dashboard, and it's actually gone. And I just a bit panicking. And then I decided to, you know, well, just redo it a bit. It's fine. Now the chat is shows up. I don't know what happened in the earlier stream. Now it shows up here. It might be because I really it's the scheduled stream. It's just so cursed. So I have to, uh, just go live at that same time without any, a waiting room. That could be, you know, a little disadvantage. Well, um, you you did watch me, right, Francis? Because I saw you visit me in a few hours ago, right? There's also Eki. For some reason. Well, you. Well, okay. Now that the things actually going, normal. Let's uh let's do it again, just for the sake of it. Because the stream archive is gone, so there's nothing more that I can do than do it again. Okay, let's go. Okay, hello, welcome to my debut stream. So with a little technical difficulties a few hours ago. I managed to uh, save my debut stream. Now, for the introduction, let's just go to my bio. Without further ado, oh, oh. Here. Okay. This is my full name, Bimbo Fukurou Suparna Putra. So, Suparna Putra is my surname, and it means the son of Suparna. And then this is my little poem that actually rhymes on two languages. The son of the mighty Garuda Suparna, born in the summit of twilight, blessed by the Lord of the Moon Chandra, ward of the terrors in the darkest night. So, for the Indonesian language, it will be Sang Putra Garuda Suparna terlahir di puncak senja dengan anugerah Dewa Rembulan Chandra melindungi di malam yang kelam. Yeah, I made that poem. And both of them rhymes on their own language. Cool, right? Now, let's go to my short biography. Oh, hello 02. Well, I have really technical difficulties. Something bad happened, but I managed to do it again, just because the stream replay from the few hours ago is actually gone because it was a curse of a scheduled stream. I don't understand what's wrong with scheduled stream. It makes my stream gone. So I have to, go live again. A few hours ago, there's a few people visit me here. It was Kamen me. Was it? Yeah, Kamen me. What's her name? Yeah. And then there's Ekidna, and then who is it again? there he is. Kamen Mimizuya. Yeah, this is the electric boogaloo. It's so bad, man. Okay, so this is my short biography. Basically, I am a resurrected son of Garuda Suparna, and I was blessed by the moon deities, Lord Chandra and Goddess Rati. They are the moon deities in my beliefs, and that happens on the bloody lunar eclipse. the bloody lunar eclipse, uh, it was a legend in my beliefs. There is a legend. So an incident happens on my kingdom. Uh, it was because the demon Colorado, he's calling to protect the children of his Garuda brethren and ward off the evil spirit, or Butakala, as my people say. Should Kalarau arrives once more when the moon deities are in grave dangers, just like what his father did. So my calling is to protect the children of Garudas from the evil spirits. Okay, let's see the now. This is the incident of the bloody lunar eclipse. So, Kalerau, the immortal bodiless demon head, who eternally swore vengeance against Lord of the Moon Chandra and Goddess Rati. So, Kalerau, this demon, he got a grudge against them because in the ancient times, when the demigods and the demons are working together to get the sacred water of Amrita. So, kalau di bahasa Indonesia kan, para dewa dan para iblis, mereka bekerja sama untuk mencari air suci atau tirta, Amrita. So the Amrita is a sacred water of immortality. So the demigods and the demons, they have a truce and they working together. It was the old legend of Mandaragiri, the legend of Mandaragiri. Jadi legenda tentang pemutaran Gunung Mandaragiri. And then when after they get the sacred water, they actually break apart the truce and then fight for the Amrita. But the demigods prevails because they have Lord Vishnu on their side. So the demons are defeated, and they don't get the Amrita. So the demigods shares the sacred water, and it was held by Lord Vishnu. So they pour the sacred water. Meanwhile, the demigods, they are lining up to get the sacred water. But there's this one mischievous demon, this smart demon. He disguised himself as one of the demigods, and that guy is Kalerau, or before he was become a Kala. Kala is Kala is actually a word for evil spirits or demon. So before he was just called Rahu. So Rahu, he disguised himself as one of the demigods to, sneaking up and take the Amrita for himself. As soon as he drank it up to his throat, the Lord Chandra and Goddess Rati, the one who actually lining up beside him, they found out the disguise and they uh, scream to Rahu. Uh, this guy is actually a demon in disguise. And then everyone was shocked, and Lord Vishnu become furious. He pull up his holy chakram and beheaded him. He beheaded Rahu. But his head, because he drank the sacred water Amrita, the sacred water of immortality, his head is already immortal, even though his body already dead, flopping on the ground. His head is floating to the sky. And then, after that, he put a big grudge against Lord Chandra and Goddess Rati because they are snitching him. After that, it's become the legend in my beliefs that the lunar eclipse happens because Kala Rao swallowed the moon deities. You know how the moon gone because the demon Kala Rao swallowed the whole moon. But because Kala Rao is just a head, it's not gonna be, he's not gonna eat them forever. They will just pop out again on the end of his throat, and the moon back to shine. But this incident happens right when I was born. So, this fateful night, Kalarau managed to swallow both Lord Chandra and Goddess Rati, resulting into the bloody lunar eclipse, which made Kalarau and the other evil spirits, or as we call Butakalo, becomes powerful, and they running rampant under the fateful night and targets the young and newborn child of the Garudas in the Sky Kingdom. They target the young and newborn child because the young and newborn child have the pure souls, and those are the source of power for the demons in my beliefs. So they besiege my kingdom, the Sky Kingdom. Bahasa Indonesianya Angkasa Pura. Kalerau menyerang kerajaanku. di angkasa pura. Setelah itu, ayahku, Raja Angkasa Garuda Suparna, dan para ksatria Garuda lainnya mengetahui ternyata Dewa Chandra dan Dewi Ratih sedang ditelan oleh Kala Rau. So my father, the Lord of the Sky, Garuda Suparna, with his entire clan, had taken notice that Lord Chandra and Goddess Ratih had been swallowed by Kala Rau that night, and decided to fight back the vicious demon in the sky to rescue them. So my father and my Garuda Knights in my clan, they taken up the fight. They fight back to reclaim the night, to restore the Lord Chandra and Goddess Ratih. The fight becomes so vicious that there's a lot of casualties in my side. But my father remembered the old legend that the weakness of Kala Rau are to slash open his neck. So it helps Lord Chandra and Goddess Ratih to get out of Kala Rau's throat, resulting into most of Kala Rau's power fades away and made the moon power returns back to Lord Chandra. Jadi, ayahku tahu kelemahan dari Kala Rau. Kelemahannya yaitu membuka tenggorokannya Kala Rau agar Dewa Chandra dan Dewi Ratih bisa keluar dari tenggorokannya. Saat mereka berdua keluar, kekuatan dari Kala Rau akan menurun drastis karena ia mencuri kekuatan bulan. Karena itulah bulan pas gerhana bulannya menjadi merah karena kekuatannya diambil oleh buta Kala Rau. Setelah mereka akhirnya berhasil keluar dari tenggorokannya Kala Rau, ayahku dan Dewa Chandra bekerja sama untuk mengusir Kala Rau kembali ke lautan kosmik. So both my father and Lord Chandra, they work together to banish the wicked demon back into the cosmic sea. The cosmic sea is the the interpretation of black hole, the unknown space. And then the light of the night has been safely restored. Nevertheless, as Kala Rau was an immortal who had been drank the sacred water Amrita, his haunting return and vengeance will be inevitable. Because he is immortal, he will come back. No matter how many times the deities get rid of them. Jadi mau dibuang ke lautan kosmik, di black hole, dia pasti akan kembali karena Kalerau adalah makhluk abadi. Dan itu menjadi sebuah patokan bahwa bulan purnama dan bulan mati dan gerhana pasti akan selalu datang dalam jangka waktu tertentu. Setelah itu, after the aftermath of the eclipse, Lord Chandra and Goddess Rati had decided to help Garuda Suparna because the siege of Kalerau had taken grave casualties, especially the children of Garudas, including my life, because I didn't survive that night because of Kalerau attack. But as a token of gratitude, Lord Chandra resurrected the youngest son of Garuda Suparna. He actually resurrected me and the other fallen young Garudas through the sacred spell of resurrection called Merta Sanjiwani. It is a legacy spell from his great Guru Sukracharya. The Guru Sukracharya. The spell was originated from Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, the three main deities of my beliefs. The spell that could resurrect anyone even when the body has already become an ash. That is the spell of resurrection called Merta Sanjiwani. And also, Goddess Rati is also bequeathed the resurrected young Garudas a shard of her power, shaped as the holy owl spirits, to merge into their body as a guardian to keep them safe. This is the reason why I am a Garuda with the owl appearance, because Goddess Rati have bequeathed her power into me and the other young Garudas. And then the holy resurrection marks the new generation of eagle owl Garudas, a mixed blood of the divine beast Garuda and the bequeathed holy owl spirits of the goddess Rati, with the affinity of the night and moonlight. Because the Garudas, they are a daytime creature, but by the blessing of Goddess Rati, we have the affinity of the night and moonlight. The Suparna Putra, the son of Suparna, and his resurrected brethren, then became the night sentinels who solemnly watch over the children of his Garuda's brethren and act as the first line of defense against another terror of Kalerau should the bloody lunar eclipse arrives once more. Because the return of Kalerau is inevitable. That is why Goddess Rati gifted us her shard of her power. It will help repel the evil spirits and help us to protect the the childrens of my people. Yeah, like a novel, right? That is actually from the Vedic scriptures. This the scriptures of my beliefs. They have a lot of stories, the ancient stories. So it's very fascinating. All right, all right. Enough with the lore. Now, this is my identity, my bio. As I said, this is my full name, Bimbo Fukurou Suparnaputra. And my nickname is Bimbo or Bim Bim. So people can call either two of these names. This was my child's name, my childhood names. And the surname is Suparnaputra, which means the son of the Suparna family. This is my family names. My birth is May the 4th. Yeah, may the force be with you. Awesome, right? And then my age, I'm not sure how old I am because I have guard my people and watch over Goddess Rati and Lord Chandra when by a lot of times it's almost a millennial to watch over Kalarao's future attacks. And this is my height. My height is 168 centimeters, or it's about 5 feet 6. 5 foot 6. And I can also speak both Indonesia and English. Also, I could do my what is it? My local language. I can speak Balinese. Aku bisa bahasa Bali. And then my race, as you guys see before, I am a Garuda. A Garuda is a humanoid avian. Jadi, seperti yang kalian tahu, Garuda itu manusia burung. They are the sacred creatures, the holy beasts, and the holy mount of Lord Vishnu. One of my ancestors have become the holy mount of Lord Vishnu. And I have the eagle owl blood. And model and rigging by myself. You're right, Francis. By myself. I drew my model and rigged it on Live 2D by myself because I love to learn art stuff. And for my friends who wondering what what I actually am, am I an eagle? Am I an owl? Am I just a human cosplaying as a bird? This is what I actually am. I am a barred eagle owl. Jadi, aku itu adalah burung hantu elang Sumatera atau beluk jampuk. This guy is my spirit form, the spirit that merged in my body as what Goddess Rati has bequeathed into me. So this is just some live example of how barred eagle owls look like, and they are so similar to an actual eagle, but they are an owl. That's why I am an eagle owl. So this eagle owl are a species native in Southeast Asia, especially in Indonesia's archipelago, with their habitat spreads up to the island of Bali. They are almost on every Southeast Asia regions. They also call this owl Malay eagle owl Malaysia from them. And then this is the full body of my final model for the lift to the rigging. Yes, I actually put wings, so I actually can spawn my wings on or off. Since I am disguising as more humanoid form, because we Garudas can take forms of a more humanoid, so we can be what's it called? We can be you know what's it say? Berbaur bersama umat manusia. So we could disguise among the humans. We are coexisting, yes. So I could hide my wings or my owl spirits just to make things doesn't look too conspicuous. The holy beasts of Garudas are capable of doing that. And this is the head reference of my character sheet. Oh, hello, okay. You know, a few hours ago, something bad happened. The stream replay is gone, so I have to redo my debut. But it's fine. So there's more people come now because there's this weird things happening when I'm using a scheduled stream instead of just go live right away. So when I do a scheduled stream, my chat box become broken, and then the stream replay, the archive is gone. I just realized that 10 minutes after I end the stream an hour ago. So I have to, go do this again. It's fine. So that people could just replay it. So it's not just gone forever and not being watched by some people. It's fine. Now, if you're wondering, these ear tufts, they are actually my eyebrows. They are actually my eyebrows. But as the other owl friends that I know, they have the ear tufts that just like a hair in their head, just like how you put a cat ears on your head. But I have the interesting idea of making the ear tufts my eyebrows.
Thank you.
And it's working. Oh, Polaris, thank you. Thank you. Makasih bolu pandanya. Oke, kenapa tadi traktirnya bolu pandan? Nanti aku jelasin. So I will explain why the traktir icon is the pandan cakes. Just a minute. So and then I have the feather earrings. These earrings was my first feather when I was a child. So to commemorate my first of growing the hard feathers, I commemorate them as my earrings. So it's like mementos, And then my pupils. A few weeks ago, I was tweaking my pupils that I wanna make it orange, but I scrapped that idea and just go with brown and black pupils, just not to make the color palette over complicated, and also just because just because the eagle owls, they have just a brown and black pupils. So I'll just stick with the accuracy, because the orange pupil was for the great horned owl, Eurasian eagle owl. Those guys have orange pupils. Yeah, also because as I am from Southeast Asia, we don't actually have we are just having a brown or black pupils. So it's an accurate representation for my avatar. Okay. And then this is my clothes part. My actual clothes are a black shirt, a colorless shirt with some engravings on the edge. This is the close-up of the engravings, the patterns. And then I have a badong. A badong is a, a big, basically a big necklace, a big decorative necklace that usually wear by a ceremonial uniforms in my region. So this is like a ceremonial fashion. And then we have my pauldrons. So the funny thing is, oh, it might be good to explain it why my pauldrons just on the other half. Because on my coming of age, the owl spirits have manifested too. They manifested out of my body, and this guy loves my pauldrons, so they took the half chunk of my pauldrons for his armor. You can see him using it. And then this is my badge for the belt. For my belt, I will show my lower half on my detailed showcase. Just a bit. Oh, okay. Now let's just go here. Oh, oops. This is why I hate the alternative YouTube chat. They are just so rigid. Now let's a bit close up. You can see him, right? So basically, the owl spirit is a part of me. I am him, he is me. Because we are a merged soul. Because Goddess Ratih have bequeathed this holy owl spirit into me. You can see he turns around a bit because I'm using live 2D free version. I for some reason I can't take the pro trial. As Zero Two also know, and what we have been discussed back in the stream test. So I am limited to I have to work with limited parameters and physics. So this guy doesn't have too much physics, you know. I want to make this guy blink with me, you know. But I'm out of parameters because a lot of parameters are used on the head, and then my lower body they don't have anything move too much because I was limited. So yeah, but I work my way around. Just because I'm using a free version doesn't mean I can't make something good. And it actually worked. So this is the close-up of my pauldrons. No, no, you're naughty boy, 02. I don't want the crack version. No, 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 no. Naughty boy. No, no, no. Okay, so my pauldrons also have the feathers. It actually have the physics a bit, and then I can take it off, and you can see my badong, my necklace. And then here we can see my bracelets, and then my belt. And this is my hip armor, as what they say, the armored belt, like that. And then this is what we call saput. This is a traditional pants that we usually use for ceremonial occasions and for dancing. Oh, okay, Francis. Yeah, it's okay. You can go for now. Thank you for visiting me again. And I am really sorry about the earlier stream. Thank you. You take care too. Have a good night. Okay, now that I have showcased my model, let's go back here. Okay.
Thank you.
Kak, mau nanya itu kenapa kuku bentar. I need to see this. Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to open my hold on. Just a second. Kak mau nanya itu kenapa kuku jempolnya panjang? Oh, oke. Okay. Kenapa kuku jempolnya panjang? Karena ini sebenarnya cekerku di jempol bawah juga ada. Jadi ini apa ya yang biasa dibilang kuku pancanaka. Jadi kuku jempol yang dijadikan senjata. Oke, sekarang now about me. Let's see. Okay, this is what I do a lot, you know. Basically, what I mainly do is I draw a lot. Either it's manual, digital, and I draw a lot of fan arts, original characters, doodles, also some memes. So I I did draw some art memes just for fun, just for playing around. And then graphic design is my passion. As you see in here, I just love graphic designs. So I love making logos, icons, silhouette art, flat art, etc. Bahasa Indonesianya, aku anak desain.
Thank you.
Oh, Onero ID. Hold on. Oh, Onero ID itu yang kami keluarga besar Onero ID mengucapkan hadir. Makasih, oke, makasih. Makasih traktirnya. Oke, Onero ID itu kan Eki, Pak Lur, Shiraifa Algojo, satu lagi kan berlima tuh ya. Lagi satu tuh yang panda ya. Thank you. Okay, on to the next activities. So I like fish keeping hobbies. So it's either pond and aquascaping. Jadi aku suka aquascaping sama kolam ikan. Jadi aku suka melihara ikan sama berhias aquascape, tanaman hias air. Oop, my phone off. Sorry about that. Okay, and then I also like cooking. The type of cooking that I like is stir fry and baking. So I experiment a lot with these cooking methods, and I cook for myself and then for my friends. And they actually love my cooking. And then I also like to swim. You know, a bird swim, really? I mean, there's duck, a penguin. But I just like to swim. It's my favorite sport. And then I also like a nature sightseeing and night camp. Jadi aku tuh suka jalan-jalan tamasya ke tempat yang alami sama kemah. It's either the beach, seaside, or the lakeside view. Jadi bisa di pantai, di pemandangan laut, ataupun di pinggir danau. Jadi sejuk gitu loh kalau aku bepergian ke sini ini, ngelepas penat. Tapi karena lagi pandemi, well, I'm gonna hold on for a bit about this. And this is what my favorite games is. So people wondering what games do I like? So I mostly play classic PC and PS2 games. Either it's single player or co-op. Jadi aku seneng banget game klasik PC sama game dari PS2. Contohnya tuh yang kategori hack and slash itu ada Devil May Cry series, God of War, atau Musou type games. Musou type games are something like Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Basara, Warriors Orochi. That game, I just love it. Especially Devil May Cry, because on the stream test yesterday, I test my PS2 emulator and played Devil May Cry 3, and it actually worked. And I plan to play it again on the actual stream and not just a stream test. And then the shooter category. Uh, so basically, what I like is the third person shooter games. I am not actually a fan of uh, FPS, the first person shooter. So I like the Resident Evil series, the classic series of Resident Evil, 0 to 5, Era 0 to Era 5. Then and then there's oh oh yeah, 6 too, Resident Evil 6. But on the 2016, uh, they make they they release a Resident Evil 6 with a first person shooter camera. At first, I was not actually interested because of the camera, because my problem with the first person camera is I have a vertigo problems. If I play FPS too much, I will I will feel sick because my eyes can handle a lot of movements in the FPS games. And then I also like Metal Slug series. I just love run and gun the run and gun type games. Just shoot away and kill everything. And then for for an- for a while, that this is just because I have Left 4 Dead 2 on my Steam games, because I bought it like ages ago. It was on the discount, so I just buy it. Long ago, I was playing with some friends from the academy days, but now it's just sitting in my Steam games. But this game is actually a good way to collab. Even though, well, I could bear with the FPS for a bit, it's fine, but not too much like something like Apex or Valorant. I can't play those games. And then Alien Shooter 2 is also a run and gun type games. Shoot and kill everything. And then the adventure and platforming categories, I just like Crash Bandicoot series. 1 Crash Bandicoot 1 until 3. And then Spyro series. The Spyro on PS1, Spyro 1 to Spyro 3. And these two games are actually got the remake, and I want to play it too, but I don't have money. And then the Pac-Man world. The Pac-Man world is one of my first adventure games on PS1, and it was so much fun. I just love the Pac-Man adventure. It has a similar feeling to Crash Bandicoot. And then the only MMO games that I actually play consistently is Lost Saga. This old broken game. It's like the era of the, you know, grain chase. What is it again? Elsword. That old generation games, man. The old generation MMOs. And this game is still here. And I still like to play this game just because the customization are so good, because there is a feature of what is it, there's a feature that you could customize your costume, texture, texture editing. There's an item to edit the texture, so you can cosplay as some characters in those game, in Lost Saga. And I just love designing stuff, and I made a lot of character cosplays on that game. It's so much fun, but not as fun as the PvP, because that game is broken. Okay, now this is what I actually love to eat. What I love is seafoods, except clams. For the clams, I can't handle the fishiness, the smell. What's it called? Aku nggak bisa nahan amisnya. Itu aja sih kalau kerang. Sisanya seafood yang lain itu aku bisa makan. Okay, pizza. No pineapple, please. And also, I can make my own pizza. Yeah, because I love baking. And then fried rice. So also this one, I really like fried rice because it's such a staple food on Asia, basically on Asia, but you can make it very delicious just by your tweakings of ingredients. It's such a simple dish, but you can make it really wonderful. And I had that amazing fried rice from one of the restaurant, and that fried rice is just so good. I want to recreate and learn how to make that kind of fried rice. And then the type is chicken, seafood, and the smoked pork. Yeah, I can eat pork. I'm from Bali. And then the noodles. As an Asian, you can go wrong with noodles. I like bakmi, ramen, udon, and of course, instant noodles. Like everyone does. And then martabak dan terang bulan. Ya, terang bulan. Jangan martabak manis. Okay, that might a lot of people, argues about these two foods because of the naming of this freaking food, this one dessert, they have a lot of names, and just going people just fighting over what's the actual right names. But in my opinion, terang bulan is what is the correct names, because the martabak itself, it's a savory main course food. So it's basically a fried egg pancake. It's a savory pancake. But the terang bulan, it's a sweet pancakes. It's a dessert. So a lot of people, uh, when they make it martabak and martabak manis, martabak telur and martabak manis, a lot of people confuse which one is actually who's actually who. Like that case. So the terang bulan names are what really make it distinct. Do you eat martabak manis or terang bulan with noodle or rice? Don't get me started. Why? 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 Oh no. Don't. Please don't. Okay. Next food, it's nasi jingo. Nasi jingo is a banana leaf wrapped rice. So it's actually a rice with a little bits of everything, a little bits of meats and other ingredients. So it's like a mini dish, a mini dish. And then sponge cake, kue bolu. Bolu yang kusuka itu bolu pandan sama bolu marble. So the sponge cake that I like is pandan and marble flavor. So pandan is what made it into a green color, and it's really delicious and fragrant. I just love the smell of pandan, the aroma of pandan. And then klopon. Klopon is this little thing. This little thing, when you want to make an analogy of it, it's basically a Japanese mochi, because it's actually from a rice flour, and you fill it with a brown sugar. That's what I want to say. You fill it with brown sugar instead of in mochi. Usually you put some red beans or other fillings, but this one they fill it with brown sugar, and then they coat it with a grated coconuts. The grated coconuts, instead of, in mochi, they give the mochi a powder, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, yes, it's a palm sugar. Yeah. Thank you. And then my favorite drinks. My favorite drinks is Thai tea. There's a reason why I like Thai tea because I just like a milk tea in general, but Thai tea is just a really match with my taste. And then fruit juice, I love the orange juice, mango, and soursop. Jadi kalau jus buah aku sukanya jus jus jeruk, jus mangga, atau jus sirsa. Jadi antara jus buah ini itu bikin aku seger. And then we got fresh coconut drinks. So I just like a fresh coconut. The fresh young coconut. The coconut water are what I love because helps it helps my hydration. I usually have a problem with you know a sore throat and what's it called, bahasa Inggrisnya panas dalam apa. jadi kalau aku panas dalam itu aku selalu nyari air kelapa muda buat nyegerin badanku, jadi bikin aku seger gitu. And then I like classic milkshake, a classic vanilla milkshake. It's just, you can't go wrong with this classic milkshake. It's just alright, it's just right. It just tastes right. Hot inside, panas dalam. Ya, hot inside. Permisi Bim, oi Pak Lur, halo Pak Lur, makasih udah datang. Makasih juga Eki, udah mau datang lagi. Okay, now let's see my watch and listen. So this is what I like to watch and listen. One of them is the Soulsborne related videos and streams. So I really love watching the From Software games. The one that have Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and then there is Bloodborne, and then Sekiro, the latest From Software games. And then they want to release another new game called Elden Ring. I just love a Dark Souls story, and the gameplay. I just like to watch them. Even though I don't have the game, the story is just fascinating. This is the few channels that I watch. They are basically a Soulsborne content streamer or videos. And then next, I like to watch an aquatic wildlife. So remember a few minutes ago that I like a fish keeping hobby. This is also work because I like to watch marine creatures, aquatic creatures. They just fascinating me. The aquatic ecosystem are what I always love ever since I was a child. So I love to watch National Geography, BBC Earth, and others like Jonathan Blue World, something like that. I just love to watch them. And then I like the narrator is the David Attenborough, the British narrator of the National Geography, the BBC, I think. The BBC, I mean. Uh, his voice are just very soothing, you know, a very good narration from him. And then the cooking videos. The channel that I love to watch is Babish Culinary Universe, binging with Babish. I'm sure you guys have seen some of his videos. So he got the interesting approach of cooking. Um, it's like I learn from him. Even the basic things I learn from him, and his video is just so much fun to watch. He's got a good narratives, uh, a good cooking showcase. It's just also a cooking, a recreation. They he recreate a lot of foods from the show, and that was the binging with Babish do. The series do. He loves to recreate the foods, like he recreates Krabby Patty and something like other fictional other fictional foods. He just loves to just go with it, and then what if I recreate this? It's fun for the content, and I love to watch him. And then next, the VTuber streams that I love to watch is from the Hololive ID and Ian. So in Hololive ID, I love to watch Rene and Iofi. Both of them are suitable for my taste, their content taste. And then the whole life Ian, I love to watch Ina. I mean, she draws really good. Her voice is just soothing, very very chill stream. A friendly environment, and she's just so cute. And then there's Niji Sanji. The Niji Sanji ID one that I love to watch is Siska, because there is there's an attraction of a shoulder length hair, a short hair. I have a thing. I have a thing with short hair girls, the bob cut girls. I just love to watch her too. And then the Niji Sanji Ian, uh, from before I watch Elira, but on the new gen, I love to watch who's her name, the purple dragon. Who's her name? Who's it? Uh, the purple dragon girl. Who's she? What do I forgot her name? Uh, Selen. Yeah, Selen. I I like to watch Selen. Her gaming content is suitable for me. And then the independent YouTubers, the independent VTubers that I watch a lot are Pikami. Pikami. There's also Evelyn. I like to watch her. Evelyn, she's so kind. And then, yeah, who's it? what is it? Who's an? Why do I keep forgetting their names? Anyway, and then the overseas VTubers. So the overseas VTubers that I love to watch are um from the Polygon, Thailand. It's Zona and Hoku, Kinari Hoku. She's also an owl girl. Amazing, right? There's also the Philippines. There's also a Philippines VTuber. Oh, it's Kira Omori. Okay, Kira Omori. She she was the one that where I learned to rig my own model. I watched her tutorial for rigging in Live 2D, and seeing her now, she her model is just so good. The rigging is just so good. It's just uh you know you know how she keep changing the riggings into you know he keep making her rigging she keep making her riggings better and better, and that's what motivates me to make the Live 2D riggings by myself. Yeah, Kira Omori from Philippines. Oh yeah, there's also Gooby. Gooby is actually my first VTuber friend uh, that I actually reached. So she's been, you know, we just love to talk a lot because we are an owl too. The first time I, dive into the VTuber communities, she was my first friend. Yeah. And then let's go to next, arts and digital design stuff. Okay, this is what I learn in my spare time. So I love to see people doing graphic designs, the Photoshop tricks. I I if I say I'm good with Photoshop, I'm familiar enough with Photoshop to make a lot of logos, arts, what is it, banners, something like that. But I just love people who have videos of giving good tricks, the tips and tricks, something like that. And then I love to watch Live 2D videos. As I said before, I watch Kira Omori, and the other, maybe the Live 2D, what is it? The highlight, and what's it called? Time lapse. The Live 2D time lapse. I just love to watch them. The showcase too, the Live 2D showcase. Those are really good to watch. And then this is what I learned Adobe Animate. But it's limited to just a simple animation, a simple 2D animation. And then the Blender 3D, back then I think I was using SketchUp 3D. So it's more to I make interior designs, home designs, So in Blender, I learned how to make just an inanimate objects. Inanimate objects are furnitures. I learned to make those furnitures, uh, appliances, kitchen sets, something like that. I just love to make those, but I still can't make the organic model. The organic models are a living creatures. I still can't make an actual living creatures because I was stunted by just making inanimate objects, you know. And then next, music and instrumentals. I love to listen to game soundtracks. One of one of my favorite games. I just love to listen to their soundtracks, man. It's just a good feeling, you know, once in a while. And then the 80s groove and R&B. So in the 80s, they have a lot of uh, groove song. Either it's also a pop, 80s R&B. They're just so nice to listen in my taste because of the instrumentals. Um, Nowadays we are oversaturated by EDMs, EDMs, you know, that type of uh, the type of instrumentals. It's actually just making me a bit bored. But in the 80s, they have a synthesizer, a synthwave type of instrumental, and I just love synthwave. Then we got classic rock ballads. The classic rock ballads is basically, you know, Queen, the Beatles, Scorpion, and the other classic rock songs. I just love to hear them because they are a good song for karaoke. The karaoke because the lyric is just so good and the melody, you know. And then jazz. Of course, my BGM is now a jazz. You like jazz? And then techno remix. Okay, the techno remix is one of the remix that happened on around 2000s, around years 2000 until 2010. So those type of, you know, old school techno remix or old school techno instrumentals, I just like to hear those. And then Daft Punk. Daft Punk because as I said before, I love synthesizer or the synthwave instrumentals. And Daft Punk are just, you know, a great composer, mixing the classic and the modern. They are so good at composing those. They make um old school beats become mash into a more modern instrumentals. It's kind of refreshing, you know. And then this is my dislike list. So basically, this is what I don't like. I think pretty reasonable why I don't like it, but I will explain about zoo. So in zoo, uh, back then in my childhood, um, I think I can't really handle a captive animals because they kind of look miserable and doesn't belong on the artificial places. That's what I want to say. So I prefer the open sanctuary and wildlife conservation area. So these places are a more natural place to observe the animals, to watch the animals really blending in nature with their natural behavior. That's what I really love. And then for some reason, I don't like snakes. There is a reason because the Garudas usually don't get along with serpents or snakes. It was an old history of my ancestors. Thank you, Ren. Thank you. Welcome too. Thank you for coming by, even though this is a redo because a few hours ago, the stream replay is gone, so I have to redo the debut so people could watch the stream replay even though already finished the debut. Thank you. So as I said before, there's a story of my ancestor. The Garudas and snakes are actually from the same father, but we have uh, a different grandmothers. One is one are the one who give birth to Garudas, and one are giving birth to the serpent race. And both of these, uh, you know, keluarga tiri gimana istilahnya? Jadi intinya kita itu kayak keluarga tiri dan kita susah akur begitu. That is the legend of why the Garudas don't get along with the serpents or the snakes. Not this guy though. This guy is cool. Solid Snake. He's cool, but not this guy. Step family, yeah. Yes, step family. That's right. So the Garudas and serpent are basically from the same ancestors, but we are just a step family and we don't really get along well. It's just our nature, our instincts. And then what I don't like is being depended on. There's a reason why I don't like being depended on because I have a little bit of I feel a bit anxious because people who rely on me, I will overthinking it, uh, wondering if if I fail, I will let them down. That was my biggest anxious and fear, the biggest anxiety and fear, you know. But I learned to accept you know, just bit by bit. And then PvP mode. Okay, I'm gonna explain this why I don't like PvP mode. I was sorry. Hardware check for bit. So there is a reason why I don't like PvP mode, because I was so accustomed to PvE gameplays. And the PvP modes are usually what makes the game become unbalanced. That's what I want to say. Uh, there's a lot of, a lot of factors that makes the PvP mode uh, having more cons than pros, just that. And then I don't like backseaters as other people do. Why do you told me what to do? I just don't like that. I just don't like that kind of behavior. Don't tell me what to do, let me enjoy my thing. And then I don't like spammers, as other two. Spammers are just annoying. They clogs up your chats. They also clog your messages on the phones. Any type of spam, and then bullies in any shape or form. So this is my really what I really hate, because this type of behavior, bullying behavior, they are so destructive to a people in any shape of form, in any shape and form. Any type of bullying behavior, I will not tolerate it, because I have an experience of bullying. That's just I will. That's just what I wanna say. Moving on. So this is my channel plan. It's basically I wanna do a weekly stream, just one stream per week, more or less. Maybe there is a bonus stream, something like that, when I feel to, and then video or stream contents for artwork, small project, and commission. So this is basically what I will mostly do on my channel. So I will make the stream of making artworks, or streaming my small projects, and streaming commissions, and then sharing some of my artworks on social media. So I just love to share my drawings and some of my doodles into the social media. That's why. Menyimak biar bisa cari alasan ngajak collab. Oke, mau collab apa nih? Kira-kira mau collab apa? Setelah ngelihat briefing dari aku, udah mungkin ada kebayang mau collab apa. Okay, and then my contents plan, it will be about 4 categories. It will be drawing stream. As I said before, it will be either commissions, fan art, members request. Okay, the members request is for the future plan that you will see just a bit, and then projects, as I said before. And then I have a doodling or sketching or brainstorming with viewers, or maybe like Lurkane said, drawing together to popping up some ideas. That will be nice, because these brainstorming sessions uh, are really good when you with people thinking about a good ideas together, and then doing a little research about uh, what will I draw, something like that. And then gaming stream. Once in a while, I will do a gaming stream. Since drawing stream is what I will mainly do, gaming stream is just maybe some indulgence, And then homemade dinner with viewers. So I have a I love to cook, but I wanna share it uh I wanna show it to the viewers too, about my homemade dinner, just to maybe listening to some cooking advice, and then some cooking topics while I'm eating my dinner. That might be really nice. And then this is the optional homemade food review. Okay, this is uh this is a plan that for the future, when I have a good amount of audience, I want to you know give my audience a challenge, or you know uh something like we cook a homemade food, and then we show it on my channel, so we could review it. Cooking stream when now this is the cooking stream is will be pretty hard, because uh it needs another props, another device, and then it's really uh it's prone to a doxing behavior, a doxing accident. It's prone to a doxing accident, so I chose to be just putting a finished food, and then I do the stream. A finished dinner, apa? A finished dish. The dish is already, the dish is already up, and then I do the stream, because uh yeah, because the live cooking stream will be a bit risky, and then it needs another device and a lot of setup preparations. That is the cons of an actual live cooking. Okay, next. Okay, this is my channel goals, which is basically I want to make it into 100 subs, because the 100 subs will open up the monetization, and then the community tab, and it also opens membership. What is it? The membership, you know yeah, it opens a membership for the channel. And then this is one of my goals, one of my project that I will do in my channel. It's making some original characters or models, based on other native birds and Balinese cultures or mythologies that have a potential for live 2D technology. So, my culture have a lot of a lot of good stuff, but I want to digitalize it by using the live 2D technology. It will be a lot of fun, and it will be the innovative way, you know. And then making emotes and art commissions for viewers membership plan in the future. Okay, so this is sorry. So this is what I actually said about what I want when it reach 100 subs. And then the next is making friends with other indie and local VTubers. Right now, I actually have a lot of friends already, including you, Lurken and Echidna, and the others too. Making a lot of friends. And then the next one is making new costume for my model. Okay, this one is also a project for making my second costume. The second costume will be themed as the heirloom of my father. I will wear the heirloom of my father. The heirlooms of my father will be the Garuda armors and then the mask that I hold on my banners. You see that mask? I want to make another costume with the heirlooms of my father. That will be the theme of my second costume. Halo, permisi, ada penggerebekan. Stacy, hello. Makasih udah mampir. Pip 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 pip. Hello Yami. Hello. Yami Takeshiro. Hello. Bentar lagi selesai kok ini. Jadi next I want to draw Hololive ID girls on Balinese fashion. Oh, thank you. Ref Saga, thank you for subscribing. And then the list will be Mona, Yofi, Risu, Rene, Oli, and Anya. So I want to draw them on the Balinese fashion. The Balinese fashion will be, I want to make them wearing the dancing costume based on their respective lore. You know how Mona is a moon goddess. There is a moon goddess in Balinese culture, and I want to draw them. I want to draw her using those dancing outfits. And then Yofi is basically alien. I'm not sure what I want to draw her with. She may be a pretty alien. And then Risu is basically humanoid animals. A squirrel. It could work. I could make it work on the Balinese fashions. And then Rene is a peafowl. So we have a dancing outfit of a peafowl. That will be a good costume. Halo Bang, aku subscriber baru. aku tahu abang dari Bang Stacy. Oh iya, makasih. Peter Parkour ini. Peter Parkour itu yang eh kamu kan sering gini di mana sih? Di KD. Kamu kan sering di KD. Oh, Renaldi, makasih udah subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, Renaldi. And then Ollie. So Ollie is basically a zombie, right? So it could work with giving her the costume of the evil spirits, the dancing of the evil spirits in here. And then Anya is basically a living weapon, so she will be a she will be formed as a more, she will be, I think she will be like a weapon spirit. There is actually a dancing costume with those, so that is what I wanna do with 6 of them. Because why not? And then this is just the last one. It's just a wishful thinking, getting fan arts from you guys. I know it's just wishful thinking, but I will be really grateful. I will be jump for joy when someone actually making a fan art of me, because in all my life I just draw for others and I'm actually content with it. I draw a lot of fan arts of people and it actually brings them the joy. But I don't want to getting too selfish, So this is just a wishful thinking. And then the next one will be the tag. So there is a reason why I'm using underscore, because a few of these, when I don't use the underscore and make it a connected words in the tag, there are actually some people already using it, so I don't want them to merge with other people tags, so this is practically what I will use. In general, it will be Bimbo Fukurou, and live stream will be Bimleaf. The drawing stream will be tagged as Bim Draws, and then gaming will be Bim Plays, and then dinner will be Bimbo. So it rhymes with my name, and then it rhymes with a bowl. A bowl is just, of a place for food. That's what I want to say. And then review will be Bim Review. This review will be used when I'm actually having this what is it, this homemade food review getting to work. But for now it will be not in anytime soon. It's not gonna be there anytime soon. And then for my artworks, my drawings will be Bim art, but if you guys really want to draw me, you can use Bim Illust. And then the fan name, it will be Olympians, the Olympians, or the birds of prey. I just like to say this birds of prey, because the birds of prey is basically uh birds of prey are what actually Garuda is. We are a birds of prey. Either it's an eagle, an owl like me, and the other birds of prey. Because Garudas are not just an eagle. And then the other name is Night Sentinels. The Night Sentinels are it was my thing that it worked like for my lore, you know. The Night Sentinels are the band of the Night Guardians who have been resurrected alongside me in my lore. And then the fan icon, it will be a usual owl from the Google keyboard. You can find owl emoji on Google keyboard. That will be good enough. And then the future membership badges. So this is just for the future when I really reach, 100 subs, and then I actually can open a membership. It will be not so much money, the membership will be just around 900 and 9,900 rupiah. Mungkin membershipnya bakal cuma 9.900. Itu kan yang paling murah tuh di membershipnya. Mungkin segitu aja, karena mungkin yang bakal ku kasih itu cuma emoji, custom emoji, sama community tab gitu, special community tab. Mungkin kayak gitu. Tapi kalau mungkin harganya yang paling tinggi, mungkin kamu dapat kayak special commission, like what I said before, a member's request, so a member's special commission, something like that. And then this is just the badge that I plan to use. So this is the bronze badge and the brown feathers. And then the silver badge with the silver feathers. But actually this is just the feather of the snow owl, the white owls, like what Lurkane have, a white owl. And then we got the golden feather. The golden feather are the true feathers of Garuda, because the Garudas on their mature form, on their true form, they will use the wings of steel. The feather will be a metal, a golden metal. And then we got the golden badge. Okay, it's done. It's, oh my god, it's 2 hours again. Yeah, okay, we pretty much done. Yay. Okay, now let's get back to here. So it feels nice that well, even though I got a little technical difficulties a few hours ago, you guys still, you guys still comes here, and I really appreciate that. And because this is a Saturday night, maybe the other people watch their streamers, the other VTuber streams, and I understand that. Masih di sini bang? Oh iya ya, makasih. Makasih Pak Lur. So even though this is a Saturday night and there are a lot of people live streaming, you guys still have you guys still spare your time to come here, and I really appreciate that. Even though I face some technical difficulties and I have to, redo the debut again. But it worked out in the end. Wah! A wings of victory. Okay, now that my bio is pretty much done, I think I will check the donation first. There's some donations from the traktir. Okay. Polaris ngetraktir 3 kali. Ya ampun, makasih ya. Ulan, aku mau cek gininya loh, pesannya. Oke. Polaris, Bimbo semangat debutnya, Kongres akhirnya debut juga. Ya, makasih. Makasih udah donate. Oke, Kak mau nanya itu kenapa kuku jempolnya panjang? Oh, oke, ini yang tadi. Iya ya. Jadi yang kayak tak bilang tadi, kuku dari jari jempol dan jempol kakiku itu kuku pancanaka istilahnya. Jadi kuku yang tebal dan tajam yang jadi senjata. Kuku pancanaka itu inspirasinya dari Bimasena. Jadi Bimasena punya kuku pancanaka. Jadi kukunya jadi senjata. Kayak gitu. Tapi karena ini emang kuku burung hantu. Kuku memang dari kuku Garuda. Jadi kalau di Bimasena, kukunya Bimasena itu didapat dari anugerahnya Resi Setusena. Jadi resi berkepala gajah. Jadi dia ngasih gadingnya dia ke Bimasena. Karena gadingnya itu karena kepala gajahnya itu karena dia dia kayak dikutuk gitu, dan caranya dia lepas dari kutukannya itu dia harus seseorang harus mematahkan gadingnya yang kuat yang nggak bisa dipatahkan oleh siapapun sampai Bimasena datang. Pas Bimasena datang, gadingnya dipatahin, akhirnya Resi Setusena bebas dari kutukannya. Dan gadingnya itu akhirnya jadi melekat di jempolnya Bimasena, dan itu jadi senjatanya. Nah, itu mungkin inspirasi dari kuku pancanaka. Namanya kuku pancanaka. Oke, lanjut dari Onero ID. Kami sekeluarga besar Onero ID mengucapkan hadir. Oke, ini yang tadi ya. Ya, makasih ya. Jadi para Onero ID, teman-temanku, makasih udah datang. Makasih juga udah donate. Jadi mungkin udah jelas ya kenapa donate traktirku bentuknya bolu pandan. Karena aku memang suka bolu pandan. Bentuk yang bolu pandan gulungnya tuh lucu soalnya. Terus enak lagi. Oke. kelihatannya udah 2 jam nih. Aku bakal akhirin di sini ya. So it's already 2 hours just like before. So I will end the stream now. This will conclude my debut stream. And then my farewell what is it called? Jadi ucapan selamat tinggalku itu goodbye. Jadi dapat inspirasi dari Francis sama Zero Two. Jadi kita pakai goodbye di sini kalau udah selesai. So we use the word goodbye to say goodbye. Okay, goodbye everyone. Goodbye. Thank you for coming.